Hi, I'm Dennis Gage, and welcome to My Classic Car. Well, this week we're out in Montana for the West Yellowstone Rod Run. This is the 40th year for this event, and it's held right at the western gate of Yellowstone National Park. This is an unbelievable part of the country, and what a place for a car show. And folks come from far and wide. I've seen plates from all over the U.S. What do you say we get around and check out some of these wild rides? Only you can prevent forest fires. Hey Terry, how you doing, man?
Good. How about you?
What a day, what a show. This is awesome.
Thanks.
It's like the 40th year for this show?
Yes, 40 years.
And you and your twin brother, Jerry, right?
Yes.
All right, are kind of the co-organizers?
Yes, we put the show on.
First of all, 40 years is a long time for any show anywhere, and this is West Yellowstone, Montana.
Yes, it's a destination. Everybody comes here to see Yellowstone. Everybody comes here to see the surrounding. So we get all these people from Canada, from all over to come in and see the show.
Well, I mean, the West Gate's about 6 blocks from here?
Yes,
I mean,
that's it.
literally. I mean, you're at the West Gate of
Yes,
Yellowstone.
we're on the gate.
It's unbelievable. But you know, what a great setting. You got the town park here, and the town must embrace this because they let you parade through the town, they let you use the park and everything.
And they do. Everybody in the town supports this.
And you pulled some numbers this year. You're over 600.
I saw 646. I don't know how many we had. 646 is what I saw, so we at least had that many.
And I see some other things driving around that aren't registered. So I mean, you're probably close to 700 cars in West Yellowstone, Montana.
We're pretty much maxed out on the park.
Yeah. I've noticed that. I'm kind of, you know, squeezing around between cars and stuff, but it's really, really cool. And you do all sorts of things. Like, I mean, yesterday was the cruise through the park.
Yes.
Oh, that was so cool. I love that, man. Just to see these cars in Yellowstone.
And actually, Yellowstone is really, really great with us. They work with us. They absolutely help us get in. And because you saw there was 100, 150 cars went into Yellowstone. So.
And they just right through. It was smooth as silk.
Yes. And that's what we hope for.
yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, I mean, it's really a cool show. There's great cars here. You and your brother have just done amazing things. I keep getting you guys mixed up. Terry, whatever. I'm glad you have a beard, though. Well, actually, the shirt such a. But otherwise, you guys really look a lot alike.
We were twins. That's why I wear bright clothes.
That really helps. It does. Let's go look at some of these before we get serious.
Okay.
All right, man. Let's go.
All right.
Well, Sue, this is an incredible machine. When I saw this, I was really stumped at first. I thought, oh, wow, that's really cool. Stingray. Well, no, it's not C2. This is a C5 Corvette, right?
Yes.
How cool is that?
It's way cool.
I guess you already know that, don't you?
Yeah.
So how did it come about?
Well, what happened was that I always liked this body style of the Corvette, and that would be the only car that I ever wanted to own if I was going to own a specialty car. And so my husband looked into getting one for me, and I wanted it to be a drive-around type car. So he actually found a company that is out of Lakewood, Washington, that would redo a C5. And so basically they would take the entire body off the C5 and then make this carbon fiber body.
Seriously?
Yes, and completely refit it to fit this car. So,
oh my God.
Yes.
But you know what really I think stumped me at first was just how raked back this windshield is. And is that stock C5?
Yes, it is. It makes it look completely different. And that's usually, you know, people will look at it and they realize that it's a 61 Corvette, but then from there it's too long, it's too wide, it's too swept back, and then usually the next question is, what is it?
What is it?
And that's what I get a lot of.
And it's not a kit.
No, it's not a kit.
But you know, I mean, gosh, you got the C5 interior, and you must have redone the seats though.
They put some new covers on the seats and
I
the
like
new
the black and white
door panels to kind of fit with the retro look.
But this, I mean, this is really my favorite body style in the Corvette. I just think that, you know, the Stingray back end is just fabulous. And it just looks great in the 4 pipes down there.
Yes.
Now, it's got that little tiny hood there, but that can't be for real. Can we open the hood and look at the engine?
You bet.
All right, let's go. Well, that's actually pretty tricky. It's not really the little hood, it's the whole thing, right?
Exactly.
Lift her up there. Ha-ha. And it weighs nothing because?
It's carbon fiber.
Oh,
exactly.
Sue, this is so cool.
Thank you.
And then it's just a basic, I mean, that's your C5 Corvette.
That's correct.
Now, is there any trick to this? Or
No, just slam it down good.
Just slam it down good? Most people don't say that.
I know, not at car shows.
Oh, hey, but it's carbon fiber, it's solid stuff. Oh,
exactly.
Sue, this is just an unbelievable car. A C1, C5, see this car. Thanks for bringing it out.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful car.
Thank you.
Wow. Well, Randy, man, I saw you rolling around town yesterday, and I chased you down. I just love these cars. 64 Buick Wildcat.
64 Wildcat.
This baby is a showstopper.
Thank you, Dennis.
And you don't see them you don't see them at all.
You don't see
really.
many.
Wildcats are hard to come by.
You don't see many Wildcats.
And this yellow color, I don't know if I've ever seen the Wildcat.
It's a beautiful color.
Isn't it though? And is this a factory color and everything?
As far as my knowledge, it's a factory color.
Man, it must be completely restored. I mean, this is
completely restored.
Because it's absolutely showroom. And you know, even the front end on these cars, I just think is fantastic. You know, it kind of comes to a point.
The way they come out and come to your point here,
yeah,
it's just
and the
beautiful.
grill and everything, and you get the, you know, the Buick logo. Everything's so perfectly restored.
It's all
on
Buick.
This car. Man, it is.
It's all big Buick.
It is totally solid too. And then to marry this baby up with a black vinyl top and then white interior.
White interior.
Oh man, and this looks like heavily optioned.
It has every option, I've been told, it has every option that Buick offered in 1964 with the exception of Positrack.
So you got the console,
tack, AM, FM, power seats, power windows.
Tissue dispenser.
Tissue dispenser.
But you know, the Wildcats on the door panels, I just love
they look
those.
good.
Oh,
they
man,
sure look good.
And then is that your, that's the automatic
It's
dimmer?
it's an automatic dimmer. It's called a Guide-matic.
Guide-matic.
Guide-matic. It was a $39 option.
$39 in
$39 back in
1964.
64.
Oh man, the back is so beautiful. I love the taillights. I love how they curve around. Kind of comes to just a bit of a peak back here.
Beautiful.
Now the Buicks had like the 445 Wildcat.
They did. They had the 445 Wildcat. They had the Super Wildcat 465 foot-pounds of torque.
Well, let's go look at that,
It has two
baby.
factory 4-barrels.
Oh, Super Wildcat.
Super Wildcat, which has two 4-barrel standard.
Hiding under that air cleaner.
Right under that rib there.
Can you reveal that there, Randy?
I'd be glad to.
Yeah, Buick was so proud of their torque that that's how they designated their engines. Oh yeah, that just looks great. And so 465 foot-pounds of torque, 425 cubic inches.
That's correct.
How many horse?
360 horse. 360 horse,
Frigidaire.
Frigidaire.
And is that chrome air cleaner?
Yes, that's part of the package, Dennis. That's part of the 465 Super Wildcat. It came with the rib chrome air cleaner, the rib valve covers, and a little bit more than stock cam.
Does she run nice down the road?
She runs great down the road.
Oh, man.
She runs great.
I mean, it's just, and it weighs a ton, right?
It weighs 4,400 pounds.
4,400 pounds.
4,400 pounds.
And just like driving the living room.
That's right. It's a lot of Buick.
And does she track pretty nice?
She tracks great. You can prop your elbow up, your thumb and your finger, and just hold her right there. Just cruise on down.
You got one of the most wonderful cars here. This 64
Thank you, Dennis.
Wildcat. I absolutely love it, Randy.
Thanks
so much for
Thank
bringing
you,
it
Dennis.
up.
Have a nice day, my friend.
Wild Wildcat.
The Wild Wildcat.
Well, Tom, this is a really cool ride here. I like this. You know, what caught my eye on this 36 is the flat black gloss red combo. I don't know that I've ever seen that. At first I went, but I think it works.
Well, we was trying to head for something a little different.
You got it.
Flat's coming around now.
Yeah. Still got your old school pinstriping. Yeah, it's a cool look. You built this, right?
Right. I was a little hesitant myself about the flat black, but after we got the whole picture put together, it looked
works,
pretty good
yeah.
on paper, so we decided to go ahead and fly with it.
Well, it's interesting that you went gloss black on the firewall, married it up to the flat on the sides, but then it kind of matches the gloss on the fenders.
Right. We didn't want it to look like it was just a primered car.
Yeah.
You know, this is
this
is a finished product here.
Pretty much the whole nose of it's kind of interesting. The way the grill bars are from the side, it almost looks glass, like a reflector off a lighthouse or something like that.
It does take a nice appeal.
It really does. And I guess the other thing that you can't hardly miss is the highly polished, blown flathead.
Yeah, it excites the eye, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. So is that's a Ford flathead, or is it?
It's a Ford French flathead. It's actually out of a Mercury when we tracked it down.
What are your heads?
The heads are Baron racing equipment, which was done a long time ago.
Well, and you left the early air conditioning here.
Yeah,
the tip-out windshield.
That and the vent. We left the vent too, and
so that's a functional cowl vent.
We did an electric roll-down back window.
Nice. Well, you did a nice job on the interior. It's simple and comfortable. It's really just made for fun, isn't it?
Yeah, we tried to keep a nostalgic appeal with a modern feel.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you got it. And those are stock taillights for 36, right?
Yeah, these are the stock tail lights, but we changed the location of the fuel door because we wanted both tail lights to match.
Yeah, it gives you flow. And this thing looks like it would just be a blast. I saw it rolling around the streets. It looks really like a lot of fun.
It is a fun ride.
Man, she's a great looking car. I absolutely love the lines on it. I love the flat gloss combo. I think you built a really nice car here.
Well,
man.
thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Keep up the good work.
I'm glad you like it.
36 Rod.
Yeah.
Flatheads forever.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, Sean, this thing is completely insane. 69 Chevelle, right?
69 Chevelle.
Now, you've had this car for a long time.
It's been 30 years.
Wow, that is long. It didn't always look like this, though.
No, not when I first got it.
I mean, this looks like a full-on drag car, but this is actually a streetable car?
It's a very streetable car, and I could take it to the track with just a few modifications, so.
Wow. I mean, what's the color? I mean, the color just really pops. Is the house of color tangerine? Or?
It's just your basic Lamborghini orange.
Oh, your basic Lamborghini.
Your basic Lamborghini orange.
And you've got it full race on the inside, and with, you know, it looks like you're ready for launch here with the 5-point harness and everything.
Yeah. I built it to be comfortable. I've got tilt steering.
Nice.
The seats are adjustable. I've got all the gauges and stuff that are necessary.
Full roll cage.
Full roll cage makes you feel a little safer.
I love the gauge with the carbon fiber look there.
Yeah.
Auto meters. And her shifter.
Her shifter.
That's cool. And is that a nitrous trigger there too?
Yep, nitrous right on the top, so
Right-
it's just ready to go whenever
right
you
there.
are. Yeah.
Whenever you are. Wow.
So-
Holy mackerel. And it's like, I can see here, I mean, it's seriously tubbed. How wide?
The 18.5 inches wide.
On each side?
On each side.
So a yard,
A little over a yard, yeah.
Holy mackerel. You know, I love the stance too. I mean, this is almost a funny car
Yeah.
stance to it. And I bet you got some tricks in the trunk.
I got a couple things.
Not just one bottle of nitrous, but two.
You just never know.
You just never know. Fuel cell.
Fuel cell just does the trick.
Man. Yeah, you're not too subtle in the engine department either. Can we go have a look at
Absolutely.
that monster? That's hilarious. I mean, that's a 502, right?
502, 871 supercharged, and of course the nitrous right on top there.
Of course.
So-
But you even went with the Lamborghini in the black color.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that is
well
real.
thought out.
And the Art Morrison chassis.
Art Morrison chassis.
I can see right out, no inner fender wells at all.
No, but
You don't ever do burnouts in this car, do you?
maybe.
Your secret's safe with me,
Yeah.
don't worry. Man, she's great. 69 Chevelle on absolute steroids. Nice job, man.
You bet. Thank you
Thanks
very
for bringing
much.
it out. Well, Don, this is a gorgeous car. 40 Ford, but man, this has had some work done.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, yes, and you know that because you did it,
I
right?
did a lot of it, yeah.
How long did you take on this?
6 years, pretty close to 6 years by the time we finished and started it.
And did it start as a convertible or?
It was always a convertible.
Oh, really? Well, that's
Yes.
pretty cool. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool. So what all did you do? I mean, you molded the fenders. What else we done?
We changed the line of the hood. It has a 37 line, nosed the front of the hood off, has Mini Cooper headlights on it.
Nice.
Those are Buick.
Yeah, these are late model Buick Ventaports, I think.
Yes,
That's like
they
off
are.
of Lucerne or something,
Yeah,
right?
off of Lucerne. Yeah, they collect the air and help keep the engine compartment
They're actually
cool.
functional.
They're functional.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
they are.
Oh. You know, I love your colors. What do you got here?
It's called Raspberry Metallic, and the two colors are the same color.
They don't look like the same color.
The difference is the bottom half has more metallic than the top, so it makes the bottom half of the car look lighter in color.
Oh,
That's
really?
the difference.
That is wild. Steel running
All
boards?
steel running boards,
Man,
yes.
but man, it's this interior that I just thought was killer. First of all, I love your kind of pumpkin colored leather.
Yeah, my wife chose that color. I don't,
She has good taste.
Yeah, she.
It goes great with the purple, I tell you. But it's really the dash that I love. You kept it kind of 40 Ford. I mean, that hand-done wood graining just looks fantastic in there.
Thank you. It is an original 44 dash that's been altered to some respect, obviously. And the air conditioner vents are actually inside the radio opening.
Speaker grill there, yeah, okay. And then you've shaved just about everything back here, and then you know the stance on the car. You obviously have it on air or something. She's down.
It is. It's an air ride car, so I can raise it and lower
Yeah.
as I need to.
And 20s on the back and 18s on the front. It looks like.
That's correct.
Wow.
It's
Under the hood, what do we have?
small block Chevy.
Let's go look at that baby.
Okay.
Oh, that baby's packed in there. So 383 stroker.
Small block Chevy stroker, yes.
Man, and you guys do the air cleaner cover?
I did the air cleaner. I actually built the air cleaner myself.
This is a beautiful car. Now, have you been to this event?
This is my first time here. We came up for a 4-day weekend to come to the show.
That's a good vacation if you ask
It
me.
is a very
Coming
good
to Yellowstone for a car show.
Yeah.
I've died and gone to heaven.
Yeah, the venue is very good.
Yeah.
So,
Well, Don, your car is very good.
thank you very much.
40 Ford convertible rod, beautiful. Oh man, the West Yellowstone Rod Run is absolutely fantastic. You've got to check this show out and combine it with a trip to America's oldest national park, Yellowstone.